So, talking again with Minister Robertshaw, another one of your, what could be seen as a big change, will be to the income support for lone parents. I mean, you're trying to get people back to work, and there's no guarantee now that they're going to have money for having a child at school and then being a lone parent.
Well, yes and no. At the moment, income support for a sole parent is available up to the child's age of 16. Now, effectively, there's opportunity for that parent to return to work once the child is 12. And so we need to introduce in our system the opportunity and the encouragement for them to do that. So from henceforth, as it were, from the 1st of April, there will be a requirement for a single parent whose youngest child is 12 or older to move from income support to job seekers allowance and do their best to get back into some form of employment.
And you'll be keeping tabs on them. You'll be asking them to come in for little meetings and seeing how they're getting on. In other words, there's a little bit more of a push. The Chief Minister's already said that the culture has been too easy just to sit on benefits and just let the money roll in. This is a bit of a carrot, is it?
It's
or was it a stick?
It's real encouragement because, Paul, is it healthy for somebody to remain on a form of benefit from when the child is first born to when they're 16? Let me ask you this. Do you think that adult, once the child reaches maturity, for the parent to get back into work? And my argument would be, well, the chances are pretty low. So they need to get back into the workplace for their well-being, as much as anything, as early as they reasonably can without damaging the circumstances that the child is in. So at this stage we believe the right point is 12 and older. But we're also, if you'll read through the press release, you'll see that we're actually engaged with the parent even before that. And we're saying to them, you need to come in and talk to us every 6 months to talk about work-focused interviews. For example, are there any courses that we need to help you to get on so that when you actually do get back to the point where you can go to work, that you're ready and fit so to do?
But, I mean, for people who are on benefits, it will potentially cut what they get, will it not? I mean, the less money coming in?
No, they'll move. Their circumstances will change, not necessarily the money. They will move from income support to job seekers allowance.
Same money or what?
Similar.
Similar. But a cut, nevertheless?
Not necessarily.
Okay. And you think this needs to be ratified, or does this just go straight through?
Yes, it'll have to go through Tynwald, yeah.
What
I think I should say, though, is that even though the effective date is April, that there will be a 6-month transitionary period so that it gives those whose children are at or reaching 12, the youngest child at or reaching 12, 6 months to, as it were, get used to the changes that are coming up.
Are you expecting any trouble getting that through?
No, I think as the Chief Minister, I think, has said to you earlier today, there is a need to make these changes. Perhaps we're making them later than they should have been.